can see. They call you cry baby, but you don't fucking care. Cry baby, cry.
Hey guys, Jack here, and it's Sunday, so that means another video for you guys. Now today, this has been a very quickly improvised video. I've realised that I haven't actually shown you my Xbox collection since I did my end of year 2015 collection, and I showed you all those Xbox 360 games I had. Now, since February, I have had an Xbox One, and I haven't actually shown you an in-depth review of any of the games I've actually got. I don't think I've shown you every single game I've got, and I also haven't shown you my Xbox 360 collection either, because there's been a dramatic change in that. Again, still trying to sort out the lighting. Literally, it's so hard to not get a shadow behind me. Honestly, I've tried everything, but because I'm now working, it's very hard for me to film YouTube videos, so this has been a quickly improvised video for this week, and let's get straight into it. So first, I'm going to actually show you my collection for my Xbox 360, because that's, the last generation console that I had. Basically, when I got my Xbox One, I wasn't playing my 360 as much, and I knew that I wouldn't be, so I basically sold every single one of my Xbox 360 games. I sold most of them on Facebook and eBay, and then whatever I couldn't sell, I sold to Game and in exchange to get money. Basically, a couple of months ago, I would say in July, when I went out with my friends, I thought, why not start getting back into 360 a little bit and play it with them a bit more. So I decided to buy 6 Xbox 360 games. So I've only got 6 at the moment. Obviously there's ones on my console as well that are on the hard drive, but I have 6 that are on disc, and I'm going to go through them now with an in-depth review of each one, obviously the ones I've actually played. So let's get straight into that. The first game I want to talk to you about is a game called X-Men Origins Wolverine Uncaged Edition. It cost me $4.99. It's an 18, obviously I'm 19, so I'm allowed to play it, and it wouldn't matter anyway because I would play it anyway because I'm a rebel. But it's an 18. It's a really fun game. Now this campaign on this game is so long. I swear I've played like 24 hours of it over the time I've had it, and I still haven't completed the campaign. It takes so long, but genuinely the game itself is really fun. I'm really into Wolverine. I love the movies of it. I love X-Men in general, and I really like the character Wolverine. I bought the game because it looked like a really fun game to play. So here's the back of the case. Obviously in the back of it, it looks really nice. Like the case itself looks really nice on the back, and obviously the cutscenes and all that. When you actually go to actually hurt someone in the game, it's just like a really cool snapshot cutscene of what it does and all the moves that he does, and it's just insane, and I really enjoy playing it. I would say I've put 24 hours into this game over the time I've had it. Still haven't completed the campaign. That's not to say I never will, I just haven't got around to completing this yet. That's the first game of my Xbox 360 collection, and I'd probably say out of all the 6 games I've got for my 360 now, this is the one that I've played the most. The second game that I bought was Medal of Honor. Now I can't really do a review on this game because I still haven't played it. I bought it because it looked really cool. My friends were suggesting most of these games to me at the time I was in the store buying them. I got this in a collection. It was 3 for £5, which is an insane offer, and this is Medal of Honor limited edition. I don't know if you get any perks because it's limited edition. It just says exclusive multiplayer weapons, but because it was secondhand I probably won't get that. But it just looked like a really fun game, and my mates were reviewing it to me. I haven't played, actually no, that's a lie. I think I've played 1 game of Medal of Honor, and it wasn't mine. I think it was my brother's, and I don't know whether I enjoyed it or not. It was a very long time ago, but it just looked really appealing from the case, and the back of it looked really appealing as well. All the cutscenes and pictures on the back just look really cool, and I can't wait to give it a try. It's just when I can get around to playing it because I'm so engrossed on playing my Xbox One at the moment. The next game in my Xbox 360 collection is a game called Ride to Hell Retribution. Now, I have actually played this game. On the day I got it, I played it for about an hour. I'd say the graphics on this game aren't amazing. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. It's about a motorbike gang, and you join the gang as someone from the other gang, your rival gang, has killed your brother or something like that, and you are basically in charge of getting revenge, and you get put into this gang. You have to do these certain things. The graphics is the only downside to this game. I haven't played all the storyline, I haven't played the whole game in total. It just looked like a really fun game, and my friends were recommending it to me, saying, oh, that's supposed to be really good. So I played it, and it really is good from what I've played. But apart from that, I can't really give you much else because I haven't played all the game. But anyway, obviously it was a really fun game from what I've played the hours worth, and hopefully I will get around to completing it soon. The next game in my collection, the series is from my childhood, and I used to play it so much when I was younger, and that is Sonic Generations. This cost me £4.99. and it's a really fun game. I think I played it the day I got it, really got into it, played about 2 hours worth of it, and then haven't played any of it since. I am hoping to get back into it again, but obviously I bought these games because I want to relive them and play them whenever I want to, not to just stick at them and complete them all in 24 hours and then go, alright, I've got nothing else to play now, because I want this to be a game that I just really engrossed to, because I'll put a picture on screen, but I used to play a game called Sonic Adventure 2 or something like that, and it had like Sonic and Knuckles and Amy and Ruby and all that from the Sonic series, and it was such a good game, like Shadow and everything as well. And I remember a very iconic part in that game where you had to like run down a hill away from some monster thing, and my brother was stuck on it, and I swear we were like 10 or 9 at the time it came out, and honestly I could do it and he couldn't, and it was such a fun game to play, and it just brings back memories playing a Sonic game again, so that's why I bought it, and I really do enjoy the game, but I am hoping to complete it soon. When is another question, but I am hoping to complete it. I would say if you are a massive Sonic fan, definitely get this game because you will be happy with it. It's just a classic Sonic game that you just lets you relive your childhood if you've been playing the game since it started or near enough when it started. The next game in my collection is another game that I haven't yet played, and that is Rage. It's made by the creators of Doom and Quake, and literally I just read that off the front page. The front page actually looks really cool. You got this cool guy. After an asteroid impacts Earth, humanity attempts to rebuild, shattering lifeboat survivors emerge years after impact to devastating planet where some of mankind survived in struggling settlements. So I think I haven't played this game at all. Again, obviously I'm engrossed in playing my Xbox One a lot. I would say I've been playing my Xbox One a lot because my friends have been playing them, and I've been playing FIFA and all that, and it's been really fun. But just I haven't got around to playing this game yet. Not to say I never will, I just haven't been really intrigued to go, oh, I'll pick this out and play this, because I just haven't, because I don't know, it's just the way I am. But I haven't actually got around to playing it, so I can't give you a full review, but I have got this in my collection because it looked like a really fun game, and again, my friends recommended it to me. The last game in my Xbox 360 collection is a game that a lot of my friends have played and a lot of people have played, and they've brought out a number 1, a 2, and a 3. I'm not sure if there is a 4. But that is Mass Effect. Now, I got told to play this by one of my friends, Jake. I still haven't got around to playing it, and I'd say it's one of his favourite game series. He's gone through playing Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, I think he's going to do Mass Effect 3 at some point, but genuinely, this game, I haven't got around to playing it again. There's a couple of games in this collection, like Medal of Honor and Rage, that I haven't got around to playing, and that's not to say I never will. Like, people are going to watch this video and go, why do you buy these games if you're never going to play them? Like, honestly. But it's one of those games that I can just play whenever I want to. I don't need someone to tell me, oh, why haven't you completed that? Why haven't you completed this? Because I buy the games because I want to play them whenever I feel like I want to. I don't want to be forced into playing them because people want me to play them with them, or because people want me to play them in general and give reviews. I just like it to come naturally and think, actually, you know what? Today I will play Mass Effect. It's supposed to be a really good game series. Obviously I can't comment on that because I haven't played it. If you want like comments on it, then I'll leave Jake's Twitter in the description below, and if you are thinking of buying a game like this or anything similar like Mass Effect 2 or 3, then I would ask him about it because he's played this game a lot more than me. So I'd leave his Twitter and a link in the description below, and you can DM him about it because I have no clue. But I would say I will get around to playing this game, but I just have no clue when, with work and everything now. I just don't know when I'll get around to playing it, and again, I am so engrossed in playing my Xbox One at the moment, so hopefully one day I will go back and play this, and I can see it being soon, but I just don't know. Obviously I bought this game again because my friends recommended it to me, and especially Jake recommended it to me when we were out in town once, and it just looked like a really intriguing game series, and I've heard a lot about it. I've just never got around to playing it. So moving on, we now move on to the one everyone was waiting for, Xbox One collection. Now obviously I've only had an Xbox One since February, and I'm not one of those people that just goes out and buys games willy-nilly whenever I've got the money. I like to save my money and keep it for, back for other important stuff. I don't just want to go out and go, oh look, there's a new game out, I'll buy that, I'll buy this, I'll buy that, like 30, 40, 50 quid a time to buy a game, when I know eventually I'm just going to get bored of that game anyway and not play it. So I like to buy games as of when I feel like it, not because one of my friends has got it and they want me to get it, or because, or because it's just come out and I want to buy it straight away. So I would say I just buy Xbox 360 games whenever I feel like I want to buy them, or I'm getting bored of a game I'm already playing and I need to find something else. Now the first game of that collection is a game I got when I first got my Xbox. I did actually unbox my Xbox One on my channel, and it's a Halo edition, and I got Halo with the Xbox, so I've got that on a download code and I still haven't downloaded it. I might give it away at some point if you guys want it, on Snapchat. Follow me on Snapchat, it's in the link in the description below, and I'll give it away if you want me to, on my Snapchat. But anyway, the first game that I got with it is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now obviously this isn't the newest Call of Duty now, obviously Infinite Warfare's out and COD 4 remastered, but I just feel like I don't want to get that yet. Obviously I said with FIFA that I wasn't going to get it, but my brother bought it for me. But with obviously Black Ops 3, I've played Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and now I've played Black Ops 3. I'm not the type of person to go and play COD and Prestige to like max Prestige. I like to play COD as of when I feel like I want to, and go, you know what, I feel like playing COD today, not, oh yeah, let's get online and get the highest Prestige because everyone else of my friends is higher than me. Like, yeah, sometimes it does bug me that people are higher than me on games because it means they've got better weapons, they look better on the scoreboard. But honestly, on this game, I'm a second Prestige, I think, and I don't even care that I'm a second Prestige. Honestly, it's just a fun game to play whenever I want to go back and play it. And in a few years' time, obviously all the new CODs will be out, and it'll be really fun to go back and play these again, like people are with COD 4 now. As remasters come out, they're playing that as well. I think COD 4 Remastered has been played a lot more than Infinite Warfare, but honestly, I just feel like this game I really enjoy, and I just enjoy playing it with friends or on my own, whichever. And I still haven't completed the campaign for this, so I need to get around to doing that at some point. The next game I've bought is a game that I actually bought because my friend Jake had it. And you know, and it came out, I think it came out with EA Access, and I just bought the game because I don't have EA Access, and that's Battlefield 4. Now obviously again, this isn't the newest one. Battlefield 1 is the newest one out now. I am hoping to get that. I think that's set in like World War I style, which would be really cool to play. Again, obviously my friends have already got it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go out and get it straight away. I want to get it whenever I feel like it. But honestly, Battlefield 4, I really enjoy playing this game. It takes a bit of time to get used to because obviously I'm only used to playing COD, and when my friends first suggested, hey, play Battlefield, I'd heard a lot about it because obviously at school, if you don't play Battlefield, you play COD, and everyone who plays COD just slates Battlefield and says it's worse because it's not as good as COD, and vice versa. Now, I feel like this game is really good. It takes a lot of getting used to, obviously, if you're used to playing COD. Like honestly, the respawning and all that, and you need to be tactical with tanks and helicopters and things like that because it will trick you out. Like the helicopters on this game are so hard to fly. I just instantly die as soon as I get in and want to fly it. You spend some time playing this game, honestly, after a while you'll get better and you'll want to play it more and more. And again, if your friends have the game, then you'll find it even more fun because you can join squads and play multiplayer games and things like that. So honestly, I would definitely recommend you to get this game if you're a fan of Battlefield. And maybe if you're more of a fan of COD and you think, oh, I may go into Battlefield, I don't know. Honestly, do it because you won't regret it, because Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, even though I haven't played it, I've heard good reviews about the game from my friends and other people. Battlefield 4 itself, there's some really good maps on it, and honestly, it's so fun to play with friends and on your own, so definitely worth a purchase. Now, the next game I've got is a game that my brother bought for me, and you all know what it is now. It's FIFA 17. Now I obviously didn't buy this game, as I just said. I was like really down because all of my friends were playing FIFA 17 and my brother was playing it, and I wanted to play the journey mode. I got the demo, played the journey mode on there up until like the last bits, and my brother bought FIFA on day of release. It came as a pre-order and he played it, and then I went into his room and I was like, look, I really want to play the journey, can I please play it? And because he was nice enough, he said, yeah, sure. I stayed up till 3 in the morning playing the journey, and then the next day obviously he had it and I wanted to play the journey again. And I was really down about it. I was like, look, I don't want to buy FIFA, like obviously I want to save my money, and I know I didn't go out to him and say, look, can you buy me FIFA? He went to work, and then that same night he rang me saying, look, do you want FIFA? And I was like, look, honestly, I said to him, I was like, don't buy it for me because I just feel bad because I don't want to take your money. And then he said, okay. And then as soon as he came home, he bought FIFA home for me, chucked it on my lap and went, look, this is for you. And I was like, wow, can't believe you've done that for me. That's insane. Thanks, bro. And honestly, it's one of the nicest things he's ever done, is bought me a present like this because I really wanted it. Now, I'm not really into all the foot champions and things like that, like weekend leagues, because I'm not really good at FIFA. I enjoy playing FIFA to play against my friends. Like I swear, since I've had it, I've played my friend Richard about 12 times. Obviously, as you know, I've beaten him about 12 times. My friend Charlie, I played him. He beat me 6-0, which wasn't as good. But honestly, I just play it for seasons. Other than that, I don't feel like entering FUT Champions is good for me because I'm really not the best at FIFA and I just go out of it straight away. And squad builder challenges, again, I try and do them when I can. But the journey, honestly, I haven't completed the journey, but I think I'm about halfway through and it's really, really fun. I like the aspect of being able to control your own character and things like that, which is insane, and control what he does with his career, which is insane as well. So definitely worth a purchase if you're into FIFA. If you're not, into PES maybe, definitely give it a try because it's worth it. But honestly, again, I'm just so grateful that my brother bought this for me, because at the end of the day, I think I would have gone out and bought it, but you know, my brother's got a lot more money than I have, so I'm really glad that he bought it for me, and I do appreciate it. So yeah, definitely worth a purchase if you're into FIFA, or even if you're not, maybe it's worth a purchase for you as well, just to try it out. Next game in my collection for Xbox One is Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I really do enjoy this game. I think I bought this for £50, I think in February, when I got my Xbox. I bought it the day after I got my Xbox. Such a good game. I need to get the season pass for this game, but it's so expensive. I think it's like £50 for the season pass, and that gets you like Chewbacca, other characters, and then you've got loads of other characters on heroes and villains, other maps and things like that. But honestly, to play with friends is such a good game. In my opinion, without playing it with friends, it's not as good. It's still fun if you can go on kills and you're good at the game and you can actually kill people. But when you're in a mood where you're like, oh, I really want to just chill with friends playing this game, if you don't have friends that play this game, I would say you may not enjoy it. But if you do, it'd be such fun. We just laugh about how people just get stuck in walls sometimes, but such a fun game to play with friends, or even without sometimes. If you're just in the right mood, you like to play it on your own, that's perfectly fine. But I would definitely say it's a well made game. I didn't play the first ever Star Wars Battlefront on Xbox, on the original Xbox, unless I played it when I was like 5 or 6, I cannot remember. But honestly, such a fun game to play with friends, or even on your own if you're into that thing, but definitely worth a purchase if you're into Star Wars in general. The next game in my collection is Far Cry 4. Now, this is the limited edition Far Cry 4 and I bought it brand new, so it means I get perks with it. But honestly, Far Cry, I played Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 2, not Far Cry on its own, but I played Far Cry 3 and 2. Honestly, I didn't complete any of them, and I still haven't completed this. I'm stuck on a bit on this, and I'm the type of person where I get stuck on games. I don't want to keep doing it over and over again because I get frustrated and it really annoys me. So I've given this a break for about 3 months now. I will go back to playing it, it's just when I can be bothered, honestly, because I know I'm just going to fail that mission and I nearly dropped it then. Honestly, because I know I'm just going to get annoyed with it and just end up like giving it a break again. But definitely worth a purchase if you're into Far Cry. If you're not, it's basically like an adventure game where you walk around the world. You've got to do these certain missions for people, and honestly, you see some cool animals along the way. I think on the newest Far Cry Primal, I think there's a hunting experience, or I think the Game 11 did a series on a hunting experience, which means basically you get loads of animals that you can find in the world, like elephants and rhinos and things like that, which is really cool. So definitely worth a purchase. And the last game in my collection, which I bought recently, is Just Cause 3. Now, I seen Matty CW Wright play Just Cause 3, and I also watched the Game 11's montages of Just Cause 3, and honestly it looks like such a cool game. I haven't played this in about 2 weeks, I'd say. I got it about a month ago. Haven't played this in about 2 weeks, and that's because I've just been engrossed with playing FIFA and Battlefront with my friends. But honestly, what I've played of this game so far is an insane game. Obviously, you have to take over these certain areas by taking out certain things like the satellite dishes, speakers and all that, and it just looks really fun. In my opinion, getting used to gliding in this game took me a while because I'd never done it before, but definitely worth a purchase. I have played Just Cause 2 as well, and that was a really fun game, but definitely worth a purchase because it's such a fun game to play. Like, honestly, I can't really say much more. And this game actually included Just Cause 2 for Xbox 360 as well. I think if you buy it off Amazon, you get that with it, which is just insane. There's my Xbox's collections for 360 and Xbox One. Obviously, since last year, they've dramatically changed because I've got an Xbox One now, and last year I didn't have one and a 360, and I had about 50 games for my 360, and I got rid of them all completely, and now I've got 6. So it's been a dramatic change, and that's because this year I haven't played my console a lot because obviously at the start of the year I was focusing on college work, and now I've finished college, I've got a job, I need to focus on working, and I only get like one day off this week, and this is the day I'm using to record it, so it means I can't use videos and I can't play my Xbox as much because I get back at like 8 o'clock at night and all I want to do is just lie down and chill and watch TV and not focus on playing a game or completing a game or something like that. But I hope you did enjoy, guys. If you did, make sure you smash a like rating. If you want to see more like this, like maybe next year when I have more games, or maybe you want to see them more recent, like every 6 months, then definitely leave a like on this video. My Twitter is down in the link in the description below. If you want any in-depth reviews on any of the games, like my advice on what you think you should do, like saying, Jack, I'm really thinking of buying a Sonic game and I just want your opinion and see if it's worth it, will I like it, like things like that, then definitely tweet me on Twitter and I will find out, I'll give you my honest opinion. But I hope you guys did enjoy at the end of the day. If you are new around here, click this button up here and it will let you subscribe to the channel, and also down here there is the newest video to the channel, so if you want to go check them out, that'd be cool. But if not, then obviously I hope you did enjoy this video. I'll see you next time. Peace.